It was quite a simple process for me, quite straightforward. The script and audition slides landed in my inbox, and I was like, oh, this sounds... Well, I guess in my head, I thought there are a lot of spin-off shows about superheroes right now. So I was like, oh, this could be interesting. And then read it, and I think on the second page is Bruno's, the showrunner, show creator, Bruno Heller. It's his opening description of the world that it's set in. And I was like, okay, I'm in. This sounds amazing. It was like this 1960s version of London, but twisted, dark, more macabre, recognizable cultural, aesthetic elements that he's pulled upon, like fashion and rock and pop, but are very unpredictable with a kind of like a danger to it. And I was like, yes, I would like to do this. So I just put it on tape, and then went and met Bruno and Danny in a recall. And shortly heard afterwards that I was going to be stepping into Thomas Wayne's boots.
And, Tom, these are big shoes to fill, only because we know one thing really about Thomas Wayne is that he dies.
He dies, yeah.
He is Batman's father.
Spoiler alert,
yes.
Dead.
So how was it for you to kind of create this character, knowing that that's kind of the end game for you, but you get to kind of play out a character that we don't really know aside from that one big moment?
I think that was the exciting thing about it, actually, is that some people were like, oh, do you feel pressure from the DC fans? There's a huge fan base for it all out there. But yeah, very little is known about him. We get a bit from the comics that he's this upstanding philanthropist, this has a strong moral backbone, and that he's a surgeon, I think, in the comics. But I think Bruno's been able to really flesh out a whole backstory. It's basically been a clean slate, and he's got such a creative and imaginative mind. So I would say really exciting, and to be able to collaborate and create that along with him. They wanted him, so what they said in an early, or that audition that I met them in, they started talking about Cary Grant, which immediately I was like, yes, amazing. But also, again, big shoes to fill. They want him to feel like this Hollywood movie star. So I kind of delved in and started watching his films, etc., and kind of tried to imbue Thomas with a bit of that kind of suave Hollywood magic, which I hope I've pulled off. But yeah, they are, I guess they're big shoes. But yeah, the pressure wasn't on because we could kind of create and make what we wanted for him. So that was cool.